Welcome everybody, my name is François Letarte and this is my channel, D30, a channel about tabletop role-playing games. I come here today with a question, well, maybe a series of questions surrounding character creation for one-shots. I've been thinking about it since last Brigade Con, where I ran a one-shot. And, I sent a survey to the players for their appreciation, if they have some suggestions for improvement for another time. And one of the suggestions came from Non-Inquisitor. He was in the game. He said to me, maybe I should use more pre-generated characters than actual characters created by the players. I can see the value of this suggestion. You know, technically speaking, I know that pre-generated characters are more convenient for a one-shot, okay? You know, there's one step less to have a game running, and you can, as what he suggested to me, is that you can create your adventure with those characters in mind since you have them in your hands. Well, all the technical part of this I really understand, and I even thought of doing that for Brigade Con. But instead I chose to let the players create their characters, especially superheroes. It's quite cool to create. You know, you can have very colorful characters when you create them. Yes, it may be a little burden into a one-shot, maybe it's a little more harder to have one adventure surrounding all the characters, though I really tried to, but, I think all the characters shine in their way, but, it's not as if I would have, pre-generated the characters before and have an adventure around it. But at the same time, why did I choose to make let the players do their stuff? Well, one-shots is the kind of game where railroading happens. You know, in a one-shot you have a limited time, you want to get through your adventure, so there may be some railroad involved into that. So I was trying not to railroad every aspect of it, Let the players choose the characters, and in the adventure, yes, I may railroad them to a scene, but I was letting them do what they had to, I didn't guide them through solutions, okay? They had to find their own solution. So I was trying to let that freedom to them in order not to push them towards my vision of what I wanted to do. Well, of course, I could have created characters which would have been exactly with the tone of the one-shot I have proposed. But yeah, I did want to let that freedom to the players. But yeah, I understand the technical part of regenerated, but at the same time, I had a feeling, I wanted to have created stuff for the freedom. So yeah, I have 3 questions, in fact. The first one, what is your opinion about that? Is making pre-generated characters, does it feel too much railroady? First of all, linear. Second question, what is the middle line for you between pre-generated and created characters? What kind of a middle line you would put in there? And the third question, there has been lots of one-shot this weekend. So what was your recipe? Your recipe for your one-shots? How did you handle character creations? Did you pre-generated them, or if you let the players create their stuff, and in the end, did it work well on your one shot? So yeah, that's my 3 questions of today. surrounding character creations for one-shots. Pre-generated, more safe, easier to handle in a one-shot, or letting the player feel the freedom of having their own character and doing what they can with it on their own free will. François Letarte, JDR D30, and up to next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.